What if I told you that a tiny mouse's problem ended up destroying an entire family? Sounds impossible, but this simple story carries one of the most powerful life lessons you'll ever hear. Let's begin. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village, there lived a hard-working farmer with his wife and a few farm animals. Inside one room of their small house, the farmer stored all of his grain for the year. Everything was going well, until a tiny mouse started causing trouble. Every night, the mouse chewed holes in the grain bags, scattered food across the floor, and ruined the farmer's harvest. The farmer became frustrated. Finally, he decided enough was enough. The next morning, he went to the market and bought a strong mousetrap. That evening, he carefully placed the trap inside the grain storage room. When the mouse saw the trap, his heart filled with fear. He knew his life was now in danger. Desperate for help, he ran to the chicken. "Please," the mouse cried, "the farmer has brought a trap to catch me. You have to help me." The chicken looked at him for a moment and calmly replied, "I'm sorry, but that's your problem, not mine. There's nothing I can do." Feeling disappointed, the mouse hurried to the goat. He explained everything and begged for help. The goat sighed and said, "I feel bad for you, but this doesn't affect me. I can't help." With one last hope, the mouse ran to the buffalo. The buffalo listened quietly before answering, "I'll pray that you stay safe, but I'm afraid this is your battle, not mine." The mouse walked away heartbroken. Every animal had heard his warning, yet no one cared because they believed it was only the mouse's problem. Later that night, late one night, a loud snap echoed through the house. The farmer's wife smiled. "I think the mouse has finally been caught." Without lighting a lamp, she walked into the dark storage room. But when she reached the trap, she discovered something unexpected. The trap had caught a poisonous snake, not the mouse. Before she could react, the frightened snake bit her. She screamed and collapsed. The farmer rushed her to the hospital. After several days of treatment, the doctor finally said, "She's recovering, but she needs nutritious food. Give her chicken soup." The farmer returned home and sadly slaughtered his chicken. Soon, neighbors came to visit his sick wife. Wanting to feed all the guests, the farmer slaughtered the goat. A few days later, relatives arrived from distant villages. To prepare enough food for everyone, the farmer had no choice but to slaughter the buffalo as well. From the safety of his little hole, the mouse watched everything happen. The chicken, the goat, and the buffalo, the same animals who had ignored his warning, were all gone. They had all believed the trap was only the mouse's problem, but in the end, its consequences reached every one of them. The lesson is simple. Never ignore someone else's problem just because it doesn't affect you today. Life is deeply connected. Sometimes the danger standing at your neighbor's door today may be knocking on yours tomorrow. A little kindness, a little concern, and a little willingness to help can prevent a much bigger tragedy. Because in the end, no problem stays someone else's forever. Thank you for watching. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring stories.